Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am going to be sharing my top 3 best tips to help you win in championships. I thought that this would be the perfect time since the champion ranks just reset, so this is the best time to start grinding, guys. So I'm gonna start with the least important to the most important. I mean, they're all important, but yeah, I'm just gonna go in that order. So we're gonna start with tip number 3, which is tack and clothing stats. So if you press C on your keyboard, then you will get this screen here. So if you go to where your character is, you will see your skills, and there is a total at the end of each of them. These ones on the right here are due to what you're wearing. So the ones you want to max out the most are riding for the player, and then swiftness for the horse. So I'm not sure what the max are, but the max for a top is +8 riding, and I think the max for pants and gloves is 5, and I think for gloves and shoes it's 4. Also, your hat and earrings or anything don't count towards your stats, so don't think that by having more stuff will make you go faster and increase your stats, because it doesn't. And then for horses, you want to focus on your swiftness. This isn't a good example. I'm not wearing great tack right now. I don't know what the max swiftness is. Probably 5. Again, tail ribbons and head ribbons or whatever you put on your bridle and stuff, and saddlebags and pets and everything, they don't help you gain your... The only things that help gain your stats is the saddle, bridle, saddle pad, and I think your horseshoes as well. So you want to max out those 4 things if you want the best. And yeah, so make sure you have good tech. I don't know what tack sets are good. I don't know if this was a rumor, but apparently red tack is good. So yeah, get red tack, guys. I don't know, but you can probably search it up and stuff if you want the best tack. Tip number 2 is your horse's level and your horse's mood. So again, if you press C and you go to your horse section, you will see your mood here. My mood is obviously not good. And it says your horse is feeling bad. It will move 20% slower. Okay, so I just increased my horse's mood to the full, and it says it will move 10% faster. Obviously, that's not as big as the decrease. For, I think 20% decrease is probably the max, but I don't know. That wasn't the fullest mood, the lowest they could be. But yeah, that was just an example. I'll also show on screen the difference between a low mood horse and then a higher mood horse, and you guys can see the difference in speeds. Now we're going to talk about levels. So level is actually really important. So if you click on your horse, then you will see this screen here. So these plus things here are to do with your speed, and look, it says stats, so that also links to the stats we talked about. And then level 9 you get it, and level 13 you get it. So level 13 is the max speed it can go. So if you have a horse that's level 13 and up, then that's the best horse that you can use. Also, it does depend on the breed of horse. Some horses, obviously ponies, are probably not as fast as normal horses unless you're doing the pony championship, for example. I think that the Jorvik wild horse is a good one, and some older generation 2 ones are probably good as well. I'll also put on the screen the difference between a low level horse and then the max level, the max speed level that it can go. And yeah, okay, so the final tip is shortcuts. So when you do a championship, there's obviously a main path, but shortcuts basically mean you go off the path and you do these crazy things. When you have the boost jumps, you can jump before the boost, just before the boost starts, and then you get a little further boost, and then there's shortcuts and things you can just go through, and it's, yeah, there's loads of tutorials online. I'll show some clips of me attempting some shortcuts, but shortcuts will really help, especially if you're against players that don't know them. They can save a lot of time and they are really useful. I think that's definitely the most significant one. And yeah, if you practice them and learn how to do them well, then it will be very rewarding and you will be finding yourself coming first more, or you know, at least top 5. Definitely learn shortcuts. Also, shortcuts take practice. They are not easy to do usually. I struggled with the shortcuts that I'm showing on screen. Like, they're hard and they take a lot of attempts and practice to nail them perfectly, but once you get it, and then you'll be winning, and it's super cool because you get your vigilance out of it. No, you don't. Yeah, you do. If you sell the ribbon, which is like more your vigilance than the participation. And yeah, you can also rank up your champion ranks faster that way. And yeah, so that's pretty much all the tips that I want to share. Well, not all of them, but my top 3 tips that I want to share with you. I think that's probably the main tips anyway. I don't even know if there's any other tips. But yeah, so make sure to have high stats with your tack and clothes. Make sure you have a high level horse, at least level 13, and your horse is happy. And finally, don't forget about those shortcuts because they are good. So yeah, I hope you guys found this helpful. Comment down below if you have any other tips that the viewers would like to know, and I would honestly like to know because I want to get better at championships. So thank you guys for watching today's video. Please do subscribe, check out some of my other videos, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!